Representing you, our 2015 BFA degree candidates, is a directing student from the film department who's been on the dean's list almost since it was invented. Rory Pfotenhauer was born in Santa Cruz, California, where his parents designed and made Osprey backpacks. They moved the business to southwestern Colorado and then to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, where Rory graduated from international school. After high school, he moved directly to Tokyo on his own and worked in Japanese television. After almost 5 years there, he moved back to San Francisco and, harboring romantic notions of New York, worked as a waiter and bartender, saved his money, and moved here, which is where, in our narrative, we find him today. Celebrating commencement with Rory today are his parents, Michael and Diane, his sister Mia, his girlfriend Andrea Seltzer. I am delighted to present your BFA speaker, Rory Pfotenhauer.
Whew. Thank you, Jeffrey Neeson, President David Rhodes, Executive Vice President Anthony Rhodes, members of the board, department chairs, distinguished guest Peter Sellers, parents, friends, teachers, and fellow graduates in the class of 2015. It's a bit jarring for me to be standing up here today because I was actually doing the exact same thing 10 years ago when I graduated from high school. And at that time, my best friend was this charismatic French anarchist. And he decided that it would be very amusing if he started a campaign to democratically elect the student with the lowest grade point average as the salutatorian. And it turned out that that was me. So when I found out that I would be giving a speech today at graduation, I contacted the anarchist out of a sense of nostalgia, and it turns out that he lives in London, and to my surprise, he now works as a corporate headhunter. And in case, like me, you don't immediately recall the definition of headhunting, it's when you take someone's head after you kill them. It seems that my friend from high school has changed significantly, if not fundamentally, in the 10 years that have passed. And from this point forward, it makes me wonder how we, the class of 2015, will change. How many diversions, deflections, and detours will we make before we find success with our dream jobs as artists who actually get paid? Before we manage to repay the $1 trillion that we owe in student loans? Quite a few, I think. I think maybe we're all heading out into a hyper-competitive world that can feel overwhelmingly indifferent to our artistic sensibilities, where it's easy to get caught up in the merciless, deflating hierarchy of professionalism. I do think, however, that our time here at SVA has fortified us and served as an early reminder that the journey in itself should be the destination. Our teachers' experiences and mistakes have provided us with 4 years' worth of cautionary tales, and I've tried to synthesize them all into a few concise, albeit intentionally ambiguous, and widely applicable bullet points that we can all recall in tough times. Perhaps it would help if you imagined that you were hearing these on inspirationalquotes.com. Just because you are not an entrepreneur does not mean you are a failure. Do not forget that you're a skilled worker now and that a $10 weekly Metro card and chicken noodle soup at lunch is no longer adequate compensation for your labor. Maybe it never was. Whoever you're working for, I think they can afford to pay you a living wage. And as far as your health, You can no longer consider yourself successful if you've died prematurely after staying awake for 22 years straight. So be healthy. And imagine a world where you pleasure yourself and everyone around you without harming anyone. And last but not least, and perhaps most liberating of all, maybe nothing is real. On behalf of the class, I'd like to thank all the parents, family, and friends for coming out today and supporting us. Congratulations, fellow students. Thank you.